So this is an interpretation of the book. Collapse is coming, and it is a good thing for those who love life. For what is collapsing is this toxic civilization, this growth death cult. The good ancestor is called to bear witness and resist, to protect land, air, water, to stand with the indigenous. In 1962, I was born in Longford, in a place you probably never heard of. Ballinolty, as a matter of fact, the arsehole of nowhere to be exact, but everywhere is the centre of somewhere. A young boy running from a hurt family, away to the fields, to the arms of the land, walking into bones with the animals and the stony crows. Running away to Dublin, city dreams and the open road. But the bones know what the stones and the crows know. Come back to the land. The land is dying. The land is poisoned, caused the stony crow. Don't you remember the old stories? Surely you know that the fairy tree still stands uncut in the far field, that the well still sits where the banshee sang to Uncle Mickey about our grandmother soon departing to be with her people. Liam O'Flaherty lives here still with all his animal friends. Fleetfoot fairies follow Fionn McCool and his loyal dog Bran. We once loved a wise dog who called herself Bran. The day she died, she looked through me to eternity, saying sorry for the mess she had made on the floor. My sons, Fionn and Angus, cried long after her. I cried more tears for Bran than for my father or my mother. Gold mining is evil. Ovid, AD 17. The rich earth, good giver of all the bounty of the harvest, was asked for more. They dug into her vitals, pried out a wealth a kinder Lord had hidden, in Stygian shadow, all that precious metal, the root of evil. They found the guilt of iron, and gold more guilty still, and war came forth. Girolamo Benzoni, 1565. They say that we Europeans have come to this earth to destroy the world, that we devour everything, we consume the earth, we redirect the rivers, we are never quiet, never at rest, but always run here and run there, seeking gold and silver. John Donne, 1595. License my roving hands and let them go, before, behind, between, above, below. Oh, my America, my newfound land, my kingdom safeliest when with one man manned, my mine of precious stones, my empery. How blessed am I in discovering thee. Davy Copenaua, 1995. These fierce men appeared in the forest suddenly, coming from all over the place, and quickly encircled our houses in large numbers. They were frenetically searching for an evil thing that we had never heard about, and whose name they kept repeating unceasingly: Oru, gold, Oru, gold. I soon understood that the gold prospectors were land eaters, and that they would destroy everything. They are evil beings, the earth eaters. 20 ton of poisoned soil for 1 gold ring. 20 ton of poisoned soil for 1 gold ring. 20 ton of poisoned soil for 1 gold ring. Cyanide, genocide, mercury, ecocide, arsenic, devouring death. From the Amazon to the Sperrins, they have come to eat the earth. Gamblers and killers, this is what vanity and greed get. On a dead earth, what will all this golden glitter be worth? The cloud is on the ground, for data is a physical entity. These data Roman orgies of material, water and energy. Data colonialism sucks the global south dry of liberty. AI's goal is to control land, mind and sky. This great big lying machine devours community. Valley of pimps, pushers, Bitcoin criminals, white male supremacy. Hangman Joe Lonsdale of Palantir says, bring back hanging to the public square. Make it a family affair. Jumping Jack Alex Karp of Palantir says, make war crimes constitutional. It's good for business and only fair. Bloodlusting Peter Thiel of Palantir says, our Greta Thunberg is the Antichrist from the witch's lair. Cage-struck Zuckerberg thinks women are farm animals, wants to milk and dominate in his Facebook zoo. Nazi Musk X likes women to undress and children too. Sneers how he'll military coup whoever he wants to. Cheap and mangy Jeff Bezos wouldn't let servants use toilets in his mansions. They had to climb through windows in back basements. Billionaire tech bros rule our world. No good comes from cruel, evil men. Desertifying Spain. The invading Romans found a venturesome squirrel who could bound from one wise oak to another, from the Pyrenees to the Rock of Gibraltar, without its fleet feet ever having to touch the ground. Roman civilization, progress and innovation drove straight roads deep in, long knives of annihilation. The wise oaks fell, green revolution came, slaved the soil to muddy hell. Under cruel hands of great men, Spain of the oaks becomes Spain of the sand. And how the terrible twins of drought and storm now twist and command. Milan, Milan, they would have burnt you for a witch in Valencia, for you stood up for Granada and your beloved Sierra Nevada. They came for you, tried to shut your scientific team up, for you had discovered the science of why the rain stopped. Pointed fingers at greedy great men and their grabbing hands. Change the climate, you said, when you changed the land. Water begets water. Soil is the womb. Vegetation is the midwife. Cut down forests. Hurt soil bakes and freezes, quickly loses its life. Build on coastal marshes. Interior is dried as rains are smothered. CO2 is one leg of the climate story. Land use change is the other. Impossible Brazil. Josilda, guardian, my guardian of the forest, you woke me to an indigenous rising. This impossible Brazil. 274 indigenous languages energizing, and Minas Gerais, the state of general mining. In Bento Rodrigues, Minas Gerais, Joseleño showed us a ghost village and death roads. In Congonhas, Minas Gerais, Salvador said they were like beggars sleeping on bags of gold under toxic dumps that must soon explode. In Brumadinho, Minas Gerais, Angelica said, everyone is suffering under such heavy loads. Brazil of musical multitudes, Milton Nascimento, Toca Raul, Amazon, Ziobain people of the Chagra, Water and Iage, Iowa Mountain people, Al-Kafan, true people, Sia Kapai, multicolored people, Quichua, Rukalokta and Quijos, descendants of Humandi, Warani, children of the sun and the jaguar spirit, walkers of the jungle, Pakiru, Pastaza, Kikin, Quichua, Runakuna, Shuar, sons and daughters of Arutown, Kakataibo, children of the forest, Kukamas, river people, Muruibwe, Shipibo, Kunibo, Shitebo, Yanomami, Krenak. Ailton Krenak says, life is joy. It's a dance, only it's a cosmic dance. Why do we insist on turning life into something useful? We must have the courage to be radically alive, not keep bargaining for survival. Once we were indigenous, we Irish. We were land, water, forest, mountain. We were fairies, druids, witches, Tuatha De Danann. We honoured oak, crow, salmon. I don't believe the Irish are indigenous any longer, says the ghost of Mankin McGann. Come back home, the Cree Nation pleads with us. We need the Irish to make one last stand with the indigenous. Shame on us. We've turned this Green Isle into an ecological desert, made it one of the worst places for nature on the planet. In 50 years, we have done 3 times more damage than all generations before us in the name of progress. Decimating salmon, soil, rivers, birds, forests, SUV, ultra-processed obesity, sickly GDP addiction. 100 times more Irish land than English land for mining extraction. 30% Irish electricity offered up in big tech suck-up benediction. We are at war with land, river, nature, children, a growth debt cult driving the 6th mass extinction.